two quick app picks. Actually, they're both games. The first one is the AdDuplex mobile app pick of the week. Actually, it's interesting. If looking at their data, the version of WinZip for, the Universal Windows platform version of WinZip was actually higher than this one, but you have to pay to use it. So I'm not going to pick that one. So the second one, which is a much better choice, is Forza Motorsport 6, the Apex beta. This is the Windows 10 Universal Windows platform app version of Forza, which is a gigantic racing game that's awesome and super realistic. This one is stripped down. You kind of go through a campaign. You go race to race. You have fewer choices for cars and all this kind of stuff. But it is awesome looking. And I'm not really into racing games, but this thing is really cool. The only downside is you really need a powerful PC to play it. If you go and look at the app, it lists the different graphics cards that they support. And I do not have one of them. So when this thing was released last week, I was out staying with Raphael in Bellevue, and my laptop could not handle this. So he actually threw it on he's got a very powerful PC, as you might imagine, so I could experience it. It's a really, really cool game. Speaking of really, really cool games, sometime, I think it was last year, maybe even longer ago, one of my app picks was for Valiant Hearts, The Great War, which I had played at the time on the iPad, but it had just become available at that time for Xbox One. That game is now available on Windows 10, and it works on PCs and it works on mobile, which is crazy. This is one of the best games I've ever played, ever. It's fantastic. The basic download's free. It gives you the first mission, basically. I think the individual episodes are, I want to say, $2.99 a piece. You can buy the whole thing for $10. It's an awesome game. This is that World War I storyline. It's based on actual letters home from the front during World War I. Great atmosphere, great music. The graphics are, cartoonish, but they're beautiful. It's just a beautiful game. Awesome choice if you want to play games on Windows 10. Another great game to appear in Universal Windows platform form. So neat.
Isn't it interesting how World War I is back?
I know. I'm actually you're referring to the Battlefield thing, right?
Yeah.
That trailer looks awesome.
I know.
I'm definitely getting that. I mean, that's amazing. I almost feel like it's an April Fool's joke. It's so good, and they're like, you didn't really think we were going to make a World War I game, did you?
Trench warfare. It's never been so engaging.
Yes, yeah, exactly. But there's been a growing crowd of people who sort of feel that maybe Call of Duty should go back to its roots and go back to World War II. And I love that stuff, but I'm not really sure that's such a great idea. But then I saw this trailer for Battlefield 1, and I thought, wait a minute, maybe if they could do it like this, it looks great.